Hello, soulmates. My name is Emilia Olivia, the founder of Liv Miller Design Hub. Today, we are going to be talking about a handkerchief dress. It could be made as a dress with a half cut or without a half cut. It could equally be made as a skirt. It's always beautiful, elegant, and outstanding. If it's something you would want to learn, stay with me. Firstly, we are going to be drafting the down parts, okay? I'm going to give you the simplest method of calculating your waist radius and cutting your handkerchief dress. The first thing here is our waist circumference. We are working with a waist of 22, okay? The gown length we are working with is 25. Okay, our half length is 10 inches. Okay, so this is our basic measurement. This is the basic measurement you need to cut the down parts. So we are going to work with a full circle. That's 360-degree flay. Okay, 360-degree flay. Please, I want you to pay close attention. I'll try as much as possible to be as detailed as possible. I'm not going to leave any information. So pay attention, stay with me and learn. So we'll call it a handkerchief flay. But the waist radius is going to be cut as a 360-degree circle. That's a full circle. A half circle is what? 180-degree flay. We'll have half circle, we'll have full circle, we'll have 120, and so on and so forth. So let's proceed. To get the radius of the waist, to get the radius of the flay, the handkerchief flay, this is the formula we are going to use. This is the formula we are going to use. Our waist of 22 inches plus 2 zipper allowance. If you're going to be using a zip, you should use a zip, especially when the material is not stretchy. Waist plus 2 inches zipper allowance, that is giving us 24 inches. That is giving us 24 inches. Okay, the next thing you're going to say now is 24 divided by the radius of a full circle, which is 6.28. When you divide 24 by 6.28, it's going to give you 3.82163, plenty other numbers. Approximately 4 inches. You approximate the figure you have to a whole number. So what I have is 4 inches. Therefore, our waist radius is 4 inches. This is our waist radius, 4 inches. Take note, very important. Okay, so let's proceed. To get the quantity of fabric to put on fold, we are calculating how to get the quantity of fabric to put on fold. So we are going to say our gown length of 25, okay, minus half length. 25 minus our half length of 10, we are having what? 15 inches plus 2 inches. These 2 inches will serve as our hemming allowance and allowance for joining the upper and the lower bodies. I hope we understand. So it is giving us a total of 15 plus 2, 17 inches. Okay, I hope we understand. So the next thing we are going to do now is 17 inches plus our waist radius of 4. 17 plus 4, that is 21 inches. 21 inches. So the quantity of fabric to put on fold is 21 inches. This is the best way to calculate, even if you've not bought in your fabric and you have your measurements already, you can work out this simple arithmetic to know the quantity of fabric you need to buy in the market. And if you already have your material handy, make this calculation so you don't go wasting fabric. You're going to see the cutting process. Let me just show you, give you a glimpse of what to expect. Okay, what to expect. But we are going to cut it on our fabric and sew. This tutorial is dated, everything. I'm going to share with you everything from beginning to the end. So are you seeing what I'm seeing? What I'm doing here? All edges of your fabric will be 21. All edges of the 4 edges of your fabric will be 21. Sorry, you are supposed to put it on fold. The 4 edges on fold, the 4 edges on fold should be 21, 21, 21, 21. The 4 edges. Okay, so this is just a glimpse of what to expect. Okay, so this is the accurate thing. Unfold into 4. All the 4 edges should be 21, 21, 21. Do we get it? 21, 21, 21. Don't worry, let's do it. We are going to do that with our fabric. It's going to be simple and easy. Just wanted to show you, give you like an idea of what to expect. Okay, so make sure you don't skip the video. Don't skip any of the processes. Can you see what to have? Take a look at it, our arithmetic once again. This is what we have. Please don't forget to follow us on all social media handle at Liv Miller Design Hub, Liv Miller LIVMILA Design Hub on Facebook and YouTube. We are using this one name for Facebook and YouTube. Okay. And for Instagram, we are using Liv Miller _design_hub. Make sure you follow us on all social media. It's interesting being with us because we always share our knowledge with everyone out there. Please do well to follow us, and thank you. Let's continue with the drafting. Now we are going to cut our fabric. We are going to cut our fabric. How many yards of fabric do I have here? For this down part, I am having 2.5 yards of fabric. Just watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to manage this 2.5 yard without a waist. Okay, the way I do my cutting, if you come around, you'll be wondering, did she cut anything? Yes, I did. I just know how to manage my fabric. So to be on a safe side, I decided to add 1. You can, or you leave it at 21. So what I measured now is 22. You can leave it. Okay, let me just leave it at 21. I've measured 21. I'll fold it into 2. Watch me. Just watch the accurate way. You don't have to be wasteful as a designer. Okay? Even if it's a material that came from your client, it's good to always return it to them and say, this is the remaining one. If they are giving you, it's fine. If they want to keep it, it's fine. So this is me. I folded the material into 2. Let me remeasure to reconfirm that what I have there is 21. Okay, Now I'm going to measure this way. Okay, I'll make a mark at 21 inches. Can you see that? Then I'll hold it like so. Watch me. Okay, I'm going to gently, everything should be aligning. Let me draw it back so that you can see what I'm doing. Arrange it properly. Okay, so I'm done arranging it. I'll remeasure now to make sure I have the required measurements in all the edges. Okay, I'll measure this side as well. Okay, it's accurate, it's accurate. Okay. Okay, let me arrange, let me adjust the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Excuse me. So now we are going to place, okay, remember I told you from that end to that other end, then from here to here is 21, from here to here is 21, from there to there is 21. I believe we understand. The 21 we got during our calculation. So the other part of the fabric, you don't have a business with it. This our 21. Okay, this our 21. Now we are going to work on the 4 inches, which is our waist radius. Sweethearts, please pay attention. Don't skip any process. Don't skip any part of this video. So this 4 inches, see this side? This side is folded. Can you see what I'm showing you there? You saw the way I made my fold. Let me adjust the camera. Okay. So from this end here now, I'm going to place 4 inches all the way right round. Watch me. I'm placing 4 inches. I'll move my tape rule 4 inches. Move my tape rule 4 inches. Move it 4 inches. Okay, then I'll connect all the points. Connect all the points. Hope we can see that. You don't have to be too hard on the fabric because it's a shaky material. In fact, the best material for making a handkerchief dress should not be too thick. When it is shaky, when it dangles, when it have that dangling effect, it's always perfect. Okay, at this point you can cross-check to make sure what you have here is equal to the waist radius you're working with, the waist circumference. So this is what we have folded into 2, folded into 3, then folded into 4. Can you see it? It's giving us 24. Let's check. And what we had here is 22 plus 2 inches zipper allowance, 24. It's accurate. It's better to be more instead of being less. So now this 17, to get this 17, okay, let me adjust, take back my camera. Okay, is it okay? Is it okay? Yep, it's okay like this. So to get 17, the 17 will have can come this way or this way. To measure for 17, I don't know if you understand. Let me go again. Let me go again. From here to here, 17. Remember when we said 17 plus 4, it gave us 21. From here, but if you want to work with 17, minus the waist radius of 4, from this place to the end should be 17. Okay, but if you're working with 21, that means you're starting from the apex here, then you measure all the way down. Don't worry, let me get you. You will understand what I'm trying to say. You understand what I am trying to say. Watch what I am doing. Watch what I'm doing. Can you see that? I'm placing 21. I'm including the waist radius. That's the 4 plus the 17, making a mark at 21. Did you see that? I made a mark now at 21. Okay. So after making the marks, get your straight rule and connect all the points. I'm going to connect all the points. Everything there is 21. From where the chalk started, to the end is 21. This other way is equally 21. All the four edges is 21. Please note, if you want your handkerchief to be pointy, more pointy, like that four, I don't know how to put it. Don't worry, maybe later I'll do a video to show what I am trying to say here, but let's just continue. So here you cut out your waist radius carefully. Watch my cutting process. I'm not going to fast forward it. Just watch how I do the cutting. Can you see me? Please don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to leave your comments. Leave your comments. Say something nice. Say something beautiful. Share the tutorial to your friends. Share to other groups you belong to so others can benefit from this. Okay. So let me go the other way. Cut this way too. If you want your handkerchief to be more exaggerated, more dramatic, there are other ways you can actually cut it. Okay, this is not the only way of cutting a handkerchief flay. There are other ways. There are one or two more things you can put and it will become more dramatic. But this is how I want it. So this is it after cutting. This is what I have after cutting. Okay, this is what I have after cutting. Can you see? These two sides are closed. Watch what I'm gonna do. Watch me. You can open it up this way. You can open it up. Are you seeing the longer parts? Can you see the four parts that are longer? Don't worry, let me spread it out. If you cut yours out, this is what you should expect. This is what it should look like. Okay, two shorter side and two longer side. Okay, so this is what we have at the moment. You can remember we added a zipper allowance. For that reason, there will be a zipper at the back. So we are going to open up one end. We are going to open up one of the short ends. Okay, let me open it up this way too. This is how it's going to be at the end of the day. Don't worry, you can't see it for now. Let me spread it out like so. Can you see the middle part is shorter and these other sides are longer? Don't worry, you can't see it like so. Okay, let me spread it out and cut open one side. The side I'm cutting open is the side that will be serving as the zipper allowance. I'll open up here. It's going to serve as the zipper allowance. Okay. This is it. Okay, can you see what we're having? Can you see? Oh, it's almost coming out. But let's proceed. So we are done with cutting this part out. Let's go to the upper bodice now. Okay. We are going to start to draft our upper bodice. So I'm placing a 1/2 inch line here, just a start line. It could be 1/2 inch, it could be 1 inch, depending on the quantity of fabric you have. So this is it. This is it's going to serve as our shoulder line. It's going to serve as our shoulder line. Okay. So the next I'm placing, this outfit is actually for a baby girl of 7 years old. So I'm placing her half length. The cutting process is suitable for both adults and kids. Just use the required measurement. So this is half length. Remember our half length of 10 inches. Now our shoulder, I'm placing our shoulder divided by 2 plus 1/2 inch. Shoulder divided by 2 plus half an inch gave me 6. I'll equally measure 6 this way, downward. Okay, I'll measure 6 this way also. Watch me, just watch all of the processes. Watch all of the processes. I'll connect the points as shown. I'm trying to create my chest line. My chest line, which is going to serve as our armhole line. Because it's a kid, I'm sloping here by half an inch. If it's an adult, slope by 1 inch. After the half an inch, you place your 5.5 armhole depth. The armhole depth I'm working with is 5.5. Okay, so you connect it as shown. You make a connection as shown. Okay, so this is my chest line. You can equally call it your armhole line. Okay, this other line is our waistline. Remember the half length of 10 inches. That is what we placed there. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's proceed. Okay, let me make a little calculation. Our chest is 420 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5, right? So I'm placing 6 instead. Sorry, I added half inch for ease. Then 2 inches seam allowance. All the allowances I need. I'm putting all the allowances I need on my drafting. I'm not going to put any other allowance on my fabric. So I did my waist divided by 4. I placed it there with half an inch for ease. That is this first line I'm connecting. Then 2 inches allowance. All of the allowance is required. Okay, so this is it. This is going to be very quick. Next I'm placing is a neck width of 2.5 inches. Then I'll connect it to down my shoulder sloping. We came down at the shoulder that way. So I connected it like so. The next thing I'm placing here is half inch for shoulder joining. Half inch for shoulder joining. And I will connect the 2 points like so. Half inch for shoulder joining, and I will connect it as shown. Next, we are going to determine is the neck depth. It depends on you. Okay, it depends on you. I'm working with a neck depth of okay, let me say 2.5. Then you use your curve rule and connect the action. If you don't have a curve rule, you can use your free hand. You can use your free hand. Just be careful and make sure it's smooth. Okay, so the next I'm going to find is the midpoint of my armhole. I'll place it like this, divided into 2 to get the midpoint. I'll make a mark at that point. That is my midpoint, the midpoint of my armhole. I'll come in here by half of an inch. You can come in by 3/4 of an inch, but I'm making use of half of an inch. Then I'll use my rule to connect it like so. Just watch careful all of the processes. This is the professional method of drafting a basic body for a kid. Okay, then I'll use my curve rule and curve it out like this. Remember I told you, if you don't have this equipment, make use of your free hand. Make use of your free hand. I have them already, so I can't stress myself with free hands. Okay, so we are done with drafting the front. Let's move over to drafting of the back. Okay, let's move over to drafting of the back. Let me just make this rule just to demarcate the front from the back. I'll measure what I have here to be sure this space I have here will be enough, including my zipper allowance is okay. Is that perfect? So what I'm placing here now is my zipper allowance. My zipper allowance of 2 inches. This my rule is accurately 2 inches. It's 2 inches already, so I don't need to measure. That is 2 inches for my zipper allowance. Okay, so let me label it out. Zipper allowance. Remember, take notes. Zipper allowance could be 2, could be 1, could be 1.5, depending on you. I have my reason why I'm using 2 inches, you could use any figure. So what we are repeating here is placing our shoulder allowance. I measured what I have there in the front. I will place it here. We'll make use of 6. This is 6. Our neck width of 2.5. That's what I placed there as well. Okay. The next I'm going to place here is our half length. That's our waistline. I'll equally place it here. Okay. But I'm making the back just like half an inch shorter than the front. Half an inch shorter than the front. Next I'm placing is the 6 inches. That will be serving as our what? Our armhole, our chest line. Then I'll connect it. This one will rhyme with the front. It will rhyme with what we have in the front. Can you see that? It's aligning with what we have with the front. Okay. So here you place exactly what you have on the shoulder, 6 inches. Make a mark, then I'll connect it with my rule like shown. Okay. So this is what we'll have. Remember, we sloped the shoulder by half an inch in the front. We'll repeat the process for the back and connect it to our 2.5 neck width. Okay, then we lifted the front this way, our shoulder allowance of half an inch, allowance for joining the front and the back shoulder. Then we connected like so. Okay, now I'll do my bust circumference divided by 4 plus half an inch for ease. Then I placed 2 inches allowance. Next we are placing is our waist divided by 4 plus half an inch for ease, then 2 inches allowance. Okay, I'll connect the points at so, the accurate measurement, then my allowance. So this is what we'll have. Let me extend this line to the zipper allowance area. Okay, so now we are going to get the midpoint of our armhole. Armhole divided by 2 this way. Watch what I'm going to do here because it's different with the back. Can you see? I just placed it this way. I didn't create an armhole effect here. I didn't go in by half an inch like I did in the front. So this is what we'll have now. This is what we'll have now. So the next we are going to work on is to adjust our zipper allowance. I went in there by half of an inch. I'm going to connect it straight. I went in by half of an inch. The back is not straight, so you don't leave your zipper allowance straight. Then from that half an inch, I'm going to place my 2 inches zipper measurement and I'll connect it up also. So this is going to be my new zipper allowance. This one is no longer part of it. I'm going to cut it out. In this way, your zipper will not budge at the back. I believe we understand. So the next we are going to create is our neck depth. I want the back neck depth to be very deep, far deeper than the front. The front we made use of 2.5. Here we made use of 6 inches. Watch me. Then we are going to connect it. 6 inches for the back. Can we see that? So we are done drafting the front and the back. Remember, when cutting on fabric, put it on fold. This is our front block. This is our front block. Remember, put it on fold. This is our back block and we are going to cut it into 2 places. It will be cut into 2 places. Please take note. Don't forget, don't make a mistake. Okay. So we are done drafting. We are going to cut out what we have now. Watch what I'm doing. Just be careful. We are going to carefully cut out all the points. Carefully cut out all the points. Please make sure you've given the video a thumbs up, comment, share. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel Are you watching this from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, TikTok? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, please. Turn on your notification button to be notified when next I drop a video. Okay, so watch the cutting process. So this is our front and back block. Okay, we are going to use it to cut out our fabric. We are working with this lace fabric. This lace will have an underlay for the lace. This is our underlay for the lace, and we equally have a black lining. So we are going to cut out exactly, remember all allowances has been added off camera and get back. So this is it after cutting. I cut out all of it off camera. This is my back, the underlay. The underlay is 2. Can you see it? This is my back underlay. This is the lace. Okay, this is my lining. So the back is 6 pieces and it's complete. Then this is my front underlay. I joined it in the front. The fabric was, I mistakenly cut the front openings open, so I had to join back. So this is my lace, front lace. This is my lining, front lining. So this is equally complete. Okay, so to make this video shorter, to enable me upload it easily, I'm going to draw the cutting here. I'm bridging the video here, a continuation of the video on the part 2 that has to do with the laminating process, the sewing, detailed sewing. And remember, we are going to use inseam finishing, English sewing, to sew this outfit. So if you would want to see how the sewing was done, check back on this channel to see the part 2 of this tutorial on from this stage of me laminating the lace till the finished end. The whole process of the coupling will be in the part 2 of this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for coming around. God bless you guys. Please share the video, comment, follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, encourage me to do more. And God bless you. Have a nice day. Bye.